They lie you. Here where they heavy rain they fall. My brother, believe them. I know what I'm saying. It has happened to us several times. In fact, if you ply this east-west route a lot, you can be going like this and your car is dry. You just discover that the car that is coming before or behind you is very wet. It's rain. It's the weather. That's River State for you. Having said that, my name is Denise Dennis Walu, and as always, I'm excited to share this space with you, having a philosophical, ethical, and thought-provoking discussions without some people invading my studio space. Okay, so before we dive right into the conversation for today, which is centered around choices, faith, chance, you get to find out. Wrong place, wrong time. Right place, right time. 2 people will win 25,000 naira each on the sunny side today, and that will only be possible if you go on the website now. The website is oneplay.ng. That's the number 1, then play.ng. That's oneplay.ng. If you go on that website now, and you select Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and you buy your ticket with just 500 naira, you stand a chance to be a part of the 2 draws that are happening on the show today, where 2 people will win 25,000 naira each. If you cannot do that on the website, the network has been somehow today. You can also use the USSD code *347 *880 *6#. *347 *880 *6#. Buy your ticket, charge your phone, and then keep your phone close to yourself. Keep your fingers crossed, because it just may be you who will be receiving my phone call telling you, "Hello, my name is Denise. I'm calling from Nigeria. What's your name? Did you by chance buy a ticket on One Play today?" You say, "Yes, few minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 1 hour ago." Well, that ticket that you bought with just 500 naira has won you 25,000 naira. And you say, "Wow," like some of the callers have been saying. All right, now let's dive right into the conversation, shall we? And it is attributed to them being at the right place at the right time. More like to be somewhere at a time when you can take advantage of an opportunity. I remember seeing a video. I think the executive governor of Akwa Ibom State was at a stadium or somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. And a particular woman was there. And she had a chance encounter with the governor. She went to meet him. And he asked a simple question: "What do you want?" And she was crying. I'm like, "What do you want?" Madam, this woman I'm talking about, she was very prepared. In fact, she was carrying her business proposal, her business, prototype, what she does and everything. And she was like, she's into this, so she has been doing it for a while. She wants to now go full scale. She needs funding. We say, "Oh yeah, so what can I do for you?" She said, "I just need, how much do you want? What do you want?" "I need to register my business. I need to do this." I think she asked for a certain amount of money, and the governor just pointed at someone, "Get this woman's details and ensure that she has everything that she wants." And the woman started shouting and said, "Thank you, ewo." What if she was not there? The truth of the matter is, she wasn't just there. She was there with everything that she had to present to sell her market. Who knows how long she has been carrying that thing around? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Who knows? Or you were somewhere. You were not supposed to be there. You probably went with a friend. Or you were just strolling. Or, you could have been an uninvited guest. But guess what? you encounter someone that changed your life for the better. And then you say, she was in the right place at the right time. Hi, what's your name? My name is Denise. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a broadcast journalist. I do this. Oh, you do this, you do that. Okay, I'm having this gig coming up. I'm having this event coming up. I've experienced this several times. Several times. Returning clients, current clients, prospective clients, you name it. Just by being at a particular spot. It could have been a hangout spot, I beg your pardon. It could have been a hangout spot. It could have been an outing. It could have been anywhere you can even think of. It could have been work. And then maybe you were not there. And then they came back and they said, if you see what happened there, that place we told you to follow us, you did not follow us now. Oh boy. If you see, I met with so and so person, and this and that happened, and you know how it happened. And why are we even discussing it? Some of you have met your husbands and your wives, your business partners, your sponsors, your destiny helpers at unlikely places, but it had to take you being there at that particular time. On the flip side, imagine being in a situation where something bad happens to you because you are unlucky. And it's not because you did anything wrong. A storm came up. And then you were at that wrong place at that wrong time and you got hurt. Think of the people that walked by. I've shared this story on radio before. Permit me to share it again. The first time I witnessed what it was like for somebody to just be going on their own, jejely and wayoli, as Obia brethren would say. He was just walking along the road. He didn't look for anybody's trouble. He wasn't carrying arms. He didn't fight everybody. He was just moving. And boom, another car that should have just driven and passed like every other car drove and passed, just picked him up, cast him assaulted multiple times, and boosh. That was how he died. I saw it. It was like Nollywood film. It was like Hollywood film. In short, it was like Bollywood before my eyes. I was just at my veranda and I was watching someone lose his life in a matter of seconds. It's still fresh in my head. So all the hurricanes you think about, plane crashes, road accidents. What about times when you were in your house? In your own house. And if you had just stood up and walked away from the living room, maybe that ceiling, the POP, would not have landed on you. If you had gone out by 1 o'clock when you said you would go out by 1 o'clock, maybe the tank wouldn't fall on the roof and now bring your roof down and meet you on your bed. Think of so many. Why am I talking about the governor and the governor just pops up on my screen? It's relatable, right? Let me not go further. And it gets us thinking about luck, chance, and potential choices. On the sunny side today, I'll be asking 2 questions. Can you think of a small decision, like taking a different route to work, or choosing a different coffee shop or restaurant, that led to a significant right place at the right time or wrong place at the wrong time moment? Ultimately, do you believe we have control over our own luck? Or is it simply a matter of chance? I think there's this scripture that talks about time and chance happens to them all. Who remembers that scripture? Think about it. I could go on and on, but let's just stick with this 2 questions, right? You just think about it and you're like, wait, so it means that what if I didn't, what do you think have had a bigger impact in your life? Is it being in the right place at the right time or being in the wrong place at the wrong time? 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 0306416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 0306416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH, and our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Do well to turn down the volume of your radio set when you call. Be audible so we can hear you. A call screener is on standby. Take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear will not be my voice, but that of the call screener. Do well to leave your name and your location with her. First on the list today is Muriel from Okrika. Hi, Muriel. How are you doing today?
Hello, Didi. I'm good. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You know, when you mentioned the POP, my mind just flashed back to something, my God. I just remembered my son loves television so much. To tell my thoughts, all the time it's in the parlor. So when my POP came crashing down, my God, it was as if the whole building was collapsing. Especially when the parlor is big. I shouted and shouted, just shouting his name because I know he's the one that loves television so much. All of a sudden, he just said, I'm not POP. I said, my God. I said, my God, it was not even about the POP. So
it was about your son.
My God.
You see the way my heart just cut like this.
Like this. I think, my God. I was very shocked. I was just screaming his name.
Ooh.
That was a bad experience. I don't even want to remember it anymore. But being at the right place and being at the wrong place. Maybe, so someone that maybe something significant has not happened in your life, you start accusing yourself that, okay, where do I need to be now? Or is it that in my life I've not been at the right place? Have I not? Nothing has ever happened to me. I've not married. There's some ladies who say, there's a lady that told me that she cannot rent an apartment for 2 years. That when she stays here, maybe 1 year, she will go another place. Looking. Most our movement is just maybe looking for a spouse. I just look. I wonder. We talked at length, but I don't want to assume that. Because something has not happened to you, maybe you're expecting, that means you've never in your life been at the right place. For me, I just think it's where you are at a particular time is the right place you're meant to be. Some persons will say, okay, he's too young, he has lost his life, just like the example you gave. That guy was going to the right place. Maybe he was going on an errand or going to work. And eventually, all these things can happen. You can be at the right place and death comes. We will say, who are we to say, okay, this was the wrong place? We don't even know the time. We don't even know the place. We just find ourselves anywhere. So, for me, I think it's just chance. It's not even by you doing the calculations yourself. Say, okay, maybe by 2 o'clock I need to be at Rumokoro Junction. Maybe I might see my destiny up there. I think anywhere you are is at the right place. Maybe something that has not happened means that it's not the right time for it to happen. But you cannot dictate whether you have been or have not been at the right place in your life at all.
All right.
We cannot predict that. We can't even really know that.
Thank you, Miriam. Sharon is calling from Igrita. Oh dear, I'm so sorry, Sharon. You would have to call back. See that POP thing, yeah? Every small thing. Once I'm in the sitting room, I'm looking at the ceiling because I want to be. If I just see one I think recently I can count how many times I have seated I've spent like an hour in my sitting room. I'm not saying the other rooms. I don't. It's everywhere in the house. But anyway, I don't want to overthink things. Fred from Abloma. Hi, Fred. Welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon, Fred. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yes, Muslims don't believe in chance. I believe all things work together for good for those that love God. I'm not trying to be religious, but all I'm trying to say is that if the doves that were sent to give manna to the Israelites couldn't be hot, it was for a reason, because they were on an errand by God. So there was nothing that could happen to them. They went to the desert. That means it was a desert. There was nothing there, but they traveled a long distance with manna in their mouth. They didn't eat. So you can imagine what they had to endure to deliver to the Israelites. So what I'm saying is that there's nothing like chance. Although it seems like it, but there's not like chance. I believe true.
There's nothing like chance. Okay. All right. Thank you. Zion from Jerry. Hi, Zion. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Let me share my testimony on this topic you brought.
Okay.
I would say you only brought it up to elaborate, sustain, and conscientize us more that are Christians or of the faith of God. This my happen was on Saturday. I never planned to get into Inagua on Saturday. It wasn't on my budget. In fact, the Friday night, going to the Inagua, like, guy, I want to spend more money in Inagua. Let me just go straight to Port Harcourt. But I said, let me just branch. Guess what? When I get to Opolo Junction, less than 2 to 5 minutes, a call came. Where are you? Somebody wants to meet you. I'm telling you the truth. And he asked, where are you? I said, I'm in Inagua. Where are you in Inagua? I said, I'm at Opolo Junction. He said, come to Alamiesia Junction. You know that route. It's less than just a 150.
I know.
Walk. Look at the coincidence. To a point, is this a coincidence? Is this spiritual? Is it orchestration? I was asking all the questions that I should ask. The life we live, 10% is physical, 90% is spiritual. But the today life we live, because of technology, because a lot of us are benefiting from immoral acts, we no longer take time to look inward and explore the spiritual sensibility of us as an individual. Every human being you meet is a spiritual being. To be honest to you, I never expected that call. Imagine the distance to meet this person who wants to see me because he have heard about, Mr. Zion for a very long time. And he met somebody that said he knows Mr. Zion that have my contact. He had to call me. This life we live, if most of us can take a little step backward, have a quiet time with the God we thought we believe, any God you believe. If you can just sit down and have a communion with him, there are a lot of things you will escape us from. Some people are in prison today. They don't commit a crime.
Yes, that prison situation, I lost somebody some years ago. It was as a result of being at the wrong place I don't know if it's wrong place, wrong time, or wrong place, right time. He had gone to see football match. This their Champions League. I've forgotten who the clubs that were playing that day. And at that particular bar where he went to see the match, they did mass arrests.
Imagine.
My brother, this guy was asthmatic, and by the time the police bundled him, rough-handled him, he was gasping for breath, inhaler, no inhaler, they didn't know what to do.
The police about that.
And that was how he died, though.
Imagine. And do you know that most of us, some journey we want to make, there's always a tiny small voice that always speaks to us. No talk like this, you no good. No abuse your wife, you no good. But the ego in us, the demon in us, the all-knowing, we know more than the creator now. Who are you to talk to me like that? See, the benefit of having a quiet time upon one waking up is to remove you from the spirit realm to the physical realm, to reconnect you.
All right. From the physical to the spiritual. Okay. Ecclesiastes 9:11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. From Kingsley in Rumokrushi. If you're a Muslim and you're listening to this conversation, is there something in the Quran that some way, somehow tallies with this same scripture in the Holy Bible? Please, by all means, share with us for the essence of balance. If you belong to any other religion and your religion also has a book that talks about time, chance, luck, share with us as well. It's the sunny side, remember. Didi, in your analogy of chance and time, I just thought of the days I was broke to the teeth, that I could hardly pay my transport fare to work and back home, and boom, I run into a person I know who paid my transport fare and even gave me extra money to put in my pocket. Didi, you can relate to this, don't you? Of course. The inner joy it brings, indeed, it was the right place for me. Clinton, Mr. Fresh from Port Harcourt. I'll come back to the calls, all right? We have a commercial break coming up shortly. So if I take the calls now, it will interrupt. And this one says, good afternoon to Denise. When the right time comes, you can be in any place, right or wrong. Our Creator would allow things happen at His time. From Ipalibo, Taylor Harry. Didi, long time no talk, long time. The scripture is Ecclesiastes 9:11, time and chance. My own experience at Mpolu Junction one evening, I was on my way out, heading towards Rumola. And on getting to where the buses load, I stood by the Rumola Park for a while and later walked over to the other side where Rumibo buses load. And just seconds later, a trailer broke free from the truck towing it and hit
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.